Sorry, didn't reply today. Sorry, let me read that again because there's no commas in this. Sorry, didn't reply. Today is fine, although the ground is too hard to dig, so might not be anything to do. Brrr, cold. So this is the message I got from my client this morning. And I decided to write a post about this on my new Facebook group, the Solo Gardeners Community Group on Facebook. If you want to join and you're a solo gardener, or you're thinking about becoming a solo gardener, or if you have been a solo gardener and you've got experience as a solo gardener, to be honest, majority of gardeners started out solo. So come and join the group. You're all welcome. We're looking for experts. We're looking for veterans, newbies, wannabes, anything. Just join the group, and there's lots of tips and advice and a bit of banter and a bit of community on there, and a bit of positivity. And I'm going to dive into this post that I put this morning. It's about this subject. It's about this lady who texts me, not necessarily specifically her, but about clients that are texting you at this time, cancelling you, and so forth. So I'm going to dive into that right now. Okay, we're in my group, the Solo Gardeners Community Group on Facebook, and this is my post. It relates to this lady and this message. So just got this message from my customer this morning, and unless my clients explicitly tell me not to come, I'm still coming, peeps. My rule of thumb is never to stop any of my clients through winter, and I teach my clients this in the first year that I am with them, and they know and like and understand my methods of working and how I work. And the key to this is having big gardens with people that have got lots of money and they don't mind paying, and they like jobs being done. So I turn up and I find something to do, keep improving on their garden, fine-tuning, clearing gutter drains, anything, and they love it. So you could go so far with fine-tuning, clearing leaves under bushes, removing ivy, dead wood, cutting back grasses, re-edging, shaping shrubs. There's so much in there. If you just turn up to the garden and you go, okay, what can I improve today? So these jobs don't get done in winter, but they're finally getting done by you. The client is going to love it and they're happy. So reminds me of a time when I worked. This is a funny story. Reminds me of a time when I worked in Brighton a few years back. One of my clients, nice family, they I've actually put they had limited access to the back garden, and we had to go through the garage. Trouble was, they were bloody hoarders, and it was getting tricky each visit to get through. We were carrying our mowers all over this junk. It was a pain in the arse, and it was. One winter, I offered to totally clear out his garage once and for all. More so for me than for him, but I thought, you know what, it's slow in winter. His garden wasn't a massive garden, but I saw an opportunity there. Like, look, it's pain in the arse for me, it's pain in the arse for you, let's just sort this out. I got a van, so we emptied my van of tools and we cleared out his shit tip of a garage. And as we were clearing it out, lo and behold, buried at the back was an old vintage motorbike. And I think I'd spotted this at some point over the years. We'd worked for him for at least 10 years. After some umming and ahhing, he said, it's been sat there for 10 years. Just get rid of it. So he did. Although at the time I had a guy working with me, the legendary Beast Mode Sam. Sam, I'm just going to little note towards Sam. I'm going to doff my cap to Sam. He's long gone these days. We lost Sam. He's still alive, but he worked with me for about 5 or 6 years, and he loved to work. And I celebrated that, and I said to him, if you hit this target, I will give you a bonus. And I remember Sam, sometimes he would get up into the 200s and above, because when I was working in Brighton, we were doing a lot of commercial work. And I said to my guys at the time, I would charge them out at, say, 200 for a day, and I would take 100 and I would pay them 100. We're talking about 10 years ago here, guys. And I said to Sam, if you can hit your target, I'll keep giving you bonuses. And I gave him monetary targets to hit, and he was getting to the point where he's earning 200 plus a day. So he was if I paid him 200 quid, that means he was bringing in about 400. So if he's made 200, that means I've paid 200 for doing nothing. When normally a standard guy who's not that kind of savvy, he would make 200 and I'd only get 100. So it was beneficial to me to reward Sam, because he would think, oh, 200 quid, yeah, I'd rather have 200 than 100, and he would go beast mode. And they're all like minimum charge jobs, so he was smashing them out. Anyway, back to the story. Anyway, so Sam was a motorbike guy, and he asked if he could have it. He could ask if he could have it, the motorbike that is. So I gave it to him, and I think he got it up and running, and he sold it. What a legend! You know, I didn't have the time to do it at the time. Do you know what I mean? I like the idea of having a motorbike. I haven't got a license for a motorbike, but I like the idea of that, and I love vintage stuff, but I didn't have the time. And I said, look, we're either taking it to the tip, or if you want it, we'll drive it straight to your house. And he didn't live that far from the tips. We drove it straight to a house, offloaded it. Boom. So, moral of the story, people, turn up, crack on, and get your golden nuggets. Yeah. So, that's what I mean, man. Some people, I'm just thinking, if you get a message from the client saying there's not much to do, it might twig in your head, oh, it's an excuse, I don't have to go to work today. But you know what? Things happen. You just turn up and you find something to do. You never know. You might come away with a vintage motorbike that you can sell for probably, I think, in the thousands. I think definitely sold it for the thousands. Anyway, guys, I hope you are having a wonderful day. I hope you're keeping warm wherever you are. And if you're halfway across the world, I hope you're having a lovely time, and I hope everything's okay. Keep going, keep moving, never give up. Boom. Take care.